What a wonderful performance from the boys yesterday. What an amazing performance. A super performance. This is the first time in a long time that I watched a Chelsea game without having so much to complain about. Rather, we have loads of positive from the game. I'm very impressed. And at this point, though it's a precision match, I can say I have 45 to 50% trust in Xabi Alonso. I enjoyed seeing the Chelsea game with structure, a Chelsea game with direction, with a rhythm. Whenever the Chelsea player is holding the ball, you know what they are trying to do. You know what they are trying to achieve. You know that they can confidently complete 10 to 15 passes in a row. It's very good to see such improvement in the Chelsea team. Coming from the Chelsea we watched at the end of last season, it was a very beautiful thing to see the boys get back their rhythm. This video will be pretty much long, so you watch the full video on YouTube. I just have a lot to say in this video, so I can't stick to the 3 minutes, 4 minutes rule. So the full video will be on YouTube. I'll drop the link in my bio on Instagram, and I'll drop the link in my comment section on Facebook and on TikTok. After this, you can go there and check it out because I have a lot to say in this video concerning the performance against AC Milan and how Chelsea progresses from there into the Premier League. So please stay tuned as to what this. There are lots of positive to take away from the game yesterday. A lot to say. First of all, Chelsea has made some good signings. I can boldly say that Chelsea this time around, Chelsea got it right in the market. So we shouldn't be scared to offload a lot of players who didn't perform well last season. Now I think we have a lot of good players in the team. And what this means is that there will be loads of competition in the team for the players to put in their best to deserve a spot in that Chelsea squad. For now, I can't say the coach has a preferable starting 11. I don't think Xabi Alonso has his perfect starting 11 yet. He wants everybody to fight, everybody to play, to prove a point, and show that they deserve to be in that 11. And that's how you know a team that is gunning for medals. That's how you know a team that is willing to grow. And I'm super impressed. I'm super happy to see that. Talking about the good signings, Palestra is superb. Palestra is amazing. This time around, we got it right. And this is no hype. This is not me just trying to conclude from 1, 2, 3 performances. But you can see a player who is hungry, a player who is willing to put the body on the line, willing to play any win, trying to fill up every gap, willing to run around, get exhausted for the team. That's the kind of player we have in Palestra. And I'm super excited to have such a player like that. He's the only thing close to Marco Guerrero that Chelsea have now. Guerrero is a player who gives his best for the team. And I know that is what Palestra has brought to this Chelsea team. So kudos to Chelsea. Kudos to whoever scouted him. He did a very great job. And thank God we didn't drag foot. We sealed that deal. He is a good player. And we know, just like the way we elevated Cucurella, the world will hear of him. And a lot of people will be willing to pay hundred millions of pounds just to get Palestra. Mark my words. Now, the beauty of this Chelsea squad is that there will be loads of competition in every position. There's no person who has a standby place right now. Everybody is fighting just to win a spot in the Chelsea team, including Kopama, including Moise Caicedo, including Rich James. Everybody is fighting for a spot. And that's what I like about the team. We saw Quenda. Last time I talked about Quenda. Quenda is a good talent. He needs a few coaching, some words of advice to let him know when not to be too selfish with the ball, when not to hold the ball for too long, when to release the ball, when to distribute the ball, and also add some finishing touches to his excellent runs and dribbles. I must admit that I'm so impressed by Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto played a kind of football I've not seen him play in a long while. I love how he was willing to take players on, how he was willing to pull in crosses, how he was not selfish with the ball, the backtracking and everything. Pedro Neto is proving that he does not want to leave Chelsea yet. And I think we should give him a chance because he puts in a super performance. I'm so happy that Chelsea didn't sell Achimpong or loan him anywhere. Achimpong is a player who belongs to this current Chelsea squad. He is a good player to be brought from the bench or even start a game in this current Chelsea squad. I love how committed he is to his job. I love how he timed his tackles. We saw him make a lot of interceptions and some very critical tackles. That's a young boy who is going to grow to become something very great in this Chelsea squad. Fofana also was very impressive in the game. Fofana played some beautiful football, the kind we have not seen him play in a long while. I know this is going to be a very top pick for Xabi Alonso. I don't know how he's going to go about it, but that's his duty as the coach of the team. First, he has to break down the squad to a 25-man squad. Then he has to channel in the right players at the right time and the perfect combination. Everybody's going to be fighting for their spot in the team. Pedro Neto has Quenda to battle with. Kopama has Morgan Rogers to battle with. Although they both can complement each other, our defense did a great job in the match. AC Milan could not put any shot through on target. That's a good improvement for a team that always concede goals. For a team that played over 8 matches without a clean sheet last season, it's a good improvement to play a 90 minutes game and the opponent has zero shot on target. A team like AC Milan, that's a very positive one. So this Chelsea squad is prepared for the Premier League. Not 100% ready, but well cooked in the process. 45-50% ready for the league. I am glad that nothing is given freely. Everybody has to work to earn their spots. Both the young talent, both the experienced talent, both those who feel like they have been here for a long time. The coach is a no nonsense coach. He's a coach who is willing to future players by merit. And that is what I like about this current administration. I like how they are defined. I like how everybody knows what to do at every time. I cannot conclude this topic without talking about Joao Pedro. I know the Brazilian national team, especially Carlo Ancelotti, will be regretting why he left you behind in the World Cup squad because you would have added a lot of positive to that Brazilian team. At this point, I have to say Malo Gusto has to double his hustle. He has to put in a lot more effort to be able to take the spot of Palestra. So it's going to be a very tough season, a very tough watch for us. We'll be sitting, watching, and enjoying the whole process as it goes. It's good to have a squad that is filled with experienced and talented players. A squad with players who can prove themselves, who can make marks in matches. Like I always say, I want the Chelsea squad to be like the Arsenal squad, where you bring the player in, and the player you are bringing in is even more effective than the one you took out. Where you can't compare between the first and second 11. That's the squad depth Chelsea need at this time because we need to be back at the top tier of football. We need to be back in Europe and Champions League. And this time around, we need to dominate the Premier League because we have little or nothing fighting for. This is our year, this is our season. And Xabi Alonso, there's nothing holding you back to bring it now. You have the squad needed. I would like you to bring in another goalkeeper. I have been consistent about this. I'd like you to bring in another goalkeeper. I don't think Sanchez alone can do it. I don't think Sanchez is 100% ready for that spot. So I need another goalkeeper, not just the second choice goalkeeper, the goalkeeper who can be able to take over the first choice goalkeeper if he proves better than Sanchez. So I love seeing Chelsea like this. I love making this kind of comments because we've not seen Chelsea in their best for a long time. Seeing Chelsea entered on the Premier League table was traumatizing for a lot of us who knows Chelsea to be the best in the Premier League. So I am happy and I'm glad. Kudos to Chelsea. The players who impressed me the most in that match of yesterday, I don't forget to say, was Nicolas Jackson and Joao Pedro. I was almost giving up on the both of them. Though Jackson missed some goals he could score, but I love his overall performance. I love how intentional he was in the game. I love how he was taking defenders on. I was not scared to shoot, make some good runs and passes. Because as Jackson, I think should be given a chance. Jackson can play in multiple wings. Can play at the nine, though it's not perfect, but he can also come from the wing. So Jackson should be left in this team to play. I can't wait to see Morgan Rogers play for this Chelsea squad. I can't wait for him to drop his impact. Nice game for Modric also. Modric is not playing like a player who has not played in a while. He's giving in his best. He's making some quality runs. He's willing to fight for his spot in this Chelsea team. And I like the fact that he's wearing the number 43 jersey without complaints, without murmuring or anything. He's fighting his way back to this team. Obviously, we know that within a short period of time, he's coming back to this squad because he's a top player and he belongs in this squad.